All right, today has been a very freaking country day, okay? We had to doctor a calf, and my gosh, I processed mullein to make a tincture that's good for respiratory health. I made some fermented honey garlic, and I walked 3 miles, and it's just been a very country day. And as soon as I get through, I'm going to do these push-ups, and I'm going to do a stretching session. Then I've got to go make fresh milled bread and get ready for our cards partners coming over. So I thought I would share this with you. Here, I'm going to try to put this down and connect that. There we go. Let me see what this looks like. All right, I'm going to move that down. I got this new phone holder. All right, man, today was a hot day, but I did 3 miles, and I am feeling stronger, and like, man, I'm feeling less chubby from like my knee down. I wish from like my knee to my collarbone is where I need to lose weight. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna do these push-ups, and then I'm going to invite y'all to do a stretch with me. So I don't expect you to stay on here for this whole time, but let's get started on these. I do feel stronger after I did this challenge before, and I cannot believe how much the strength stays with me. Just doing push-ups every day, you know, like over 50 push-ups for a month. I did that in 2023, and I did not go back down to how weak I was before then. So kind of makes me happy that it sticks with me. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Woo, man, that's rough stuff. Woo. Well, today we had to, I recorded my husband changing the bandage on a calf that we have that got cut. And if the calf doesn't stop limping, it'll be the one that we put in our deep freeze instead of selling it. So, anyways, had to do that. I had a slow morning this morning. My body's still getting used to putting this many miles on it. You know, the 76 miles that I'm trying to walk. I'm actually ahead of schedule. All right, I think I did 30, or did I do 25? I think I did 30. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 50. Oh man, you know, when I did these push-ups before, when I did this challenge in 23, I used to get so many bad comments, and I don't get bad comments anymore, probably because I took the time and I block people. So I take the time to get, you know, take trash out, and just leaves it with people that are trying to be motivated themselves and that are supportive. So you should do that. If there's bad people on your social media that say bad stuff, like, block them. All right, 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy smokes. All right, so there are my 50 57 push-ups because I'm trying to do 1,776 this month for my challenge. And now I'm gonna stretch, and I'll invite you to stay with me. But it's 10 minutes long. So like if you gotta do other stuff, do other stuff. All right. I'll set my timer. And then, okay. Oh. So if you're a plus size person, I hope that I inspire you to get moving. You know what? Even if I don't lose weight, being a healthier person. Oh shit! Oh my god, my little phone thing fell down. Being a healthier version of myself. Oh, that thing spins. Okay. This is what I'm dealing with right here. Being a healthier version of myself is the future, you know. I cannot not be, you know, I can't, if you're gonna be fat, you need to be freaking as healthy as you can be, you know what I mean? Like that stuff adds up. Even if I put, you know, it's just like a savings account. If I freaking put 20 bucks a week, you know, $20 away each week, it's still gonna add up, right? So even if I am not skinny, which this is gonna take a lot of weight loss to ever be skinny, right? But my healthy habits are going to add up. So if you're gonna be heavy, you need to be the healthiest version of a heavy girl that you can be, okay? Oh. So even if the scales don't move, you know, I see a lot of older people that, man, they struggle just to stand up, just to be mobile. It's so hard on them. You know, I see people like hunched over, and a lot of them are not that old, right? And I don't know, you know, I know I have seen people that are much larger than I am, and well, they're like physically like outward bigger, but weigh a lot less than me. So that is, they need to get busy lifting. You need to be strong. You know, as we age, right, my priorities have changed, and being able to do 57 push-ups, just being able to maintain is progress because we're aging, right? So even if you're just able to maintain something, I think after my 1776 challenge is over with, I'm trying to kind of change the way I think about doing, you know, walking every day. And 76 miles for me is a lot, but I think, I think after the month is done, I want to do maybe 40 or 50 miles, you know, maybe 10 a week. Oh, and you see how simple my stretches are? You know how good you would feel if you just got up and just actively tried to stretch? This feels amazing. And I am doing some basic stuff because I'm trying to stay where you can see me, and I don't even have my, like a good phone set up. But anyways, oh my God. I have not been stretching very much, and I'm pretty athletic I'm athletic, for my age, right? I'm 45, but I'm also very athletic for my weight. You know, I dropped down last month on the 23rd. I weighed in at 309. That's the lightest I've been. And then this, I'm like in between 312 to 315. I'm back there. But I know I'm also working out, and my body is probably being like, oh my God, what is she doing? Like, it's probably like trying to retain stuff. But I can tell you, like, I feel like right here, I feel smaller. And here, I'll show you. I got a tank top on. And like, but like right here, I feel smoother, right? And my arms, I feel, even though like, yes, there's this big hunk of fat, right? But like my arms, like, look more muscular. And the back of my hamstrings seems a little less cottage cheesy, right? It just feels like there's a little bit less gravel, you know? Ladies, you know what I'm talking about? Anyways, I just feel like I'm thicker than a Snicker. So, and I do think that my weight will go up for a week or two until my body adjusts to all of the physical demands I'm putting on it. Like today, I did a 3-mile walk. Yuck. I mean, that's rough on me, right? I was glistening. I had sweat beads running down from my knee to my ankle. So, my stretching right here, I'm just kind of piddle farting around, but wanting to stretch my legs out a little bit, but still stay standing. Oh my God. But we've got our cards partners are coming over, and I'm gonna make, man, my fresh milled bread. That fresh milled bread that I'm making, it makes me feel full and like I really ate something, you know, because I'm getting to eat bread. But I really think that so many people have said that they've got gluten issues, and I know there are people that actually have like a lot of gluten issues, but I really think that gluten's gotten a bad name, but I really think it's just the flour. I think because like, man, the flour that you buy in the store has had pieces of the wheat taken out, and then they put synthetic stuff in there. So that stuff was good stuff whenever the farmers brought it to them, but then the way it's being made into flour for it to be shelf stable, they're having to mess with it. Fresh milled flour is not good for very long. So I think it's the folic acid. Oh my God, this feels so good. I've got 2 minutes left. Man, just putting this chin down and pulling my shoulders back. So anyways, yeah. Hey, one of my diabetic friends, he ate some of my fresh milled flour, and he said that it didn't make his insulin go up very much. So that's why I actually had him like test that, because he has an electronic reader that goes to his phone. So I was kind of pumped about that. So, but that might have just been him also, you know. But if you ever have, you know, and it's not sourdough, freaking sourdough bread. People can be using cheap freaking flour, you know, that's got all that stuff in there. So, I don't know. Do your own research. I'm a weirdo in Missouri that's sweating my butt off. And, I mean, do your own research, y'all. But, oh man, my back just feels so wonderful. Anyways, so when I go live, this is the day that we're on, is when I go live. I always post my push-up videos the same day. I post my ice water bath videos the day that I do them. But then I'm usually a day behind on what all we've done. But today was like, I was a homesteader today. I did so much stuff for our getting ready for winter is what I'm trying to do, is just getting ready for any kind of coughs and stuff. And I'm gonna, since I now know how to sell tallow, then I know I can sell my tinctures. And a tincture, like the mullein that grew in our garden, I processed that today. And I know a lot of people ain't got time for doing all that. Like, I'm always giving props to people with kids because I can't keep my own stuff done. I don't see how y'all get it done. Like, it's just, like y'all are magical to me. I don't know if it's Diana. So, thank you. Anyways, all right, I've got to go take a shower because I'm a little bit repulsive with how much I smell like right now. And this is one of my shirts. I've got this one dirty today, but it says Big Boss Mare. And I have like a whole clothing line, and it doesn't matter if it's an extra small all the way. Some of our shirts we have up to a 5X in. Anyways, they're the same price. Oh, it is Diana. Yeah, they're the same price. So that's on brandyvonholten.com, and you'll find my store there, or you can go to country-tough.com. And I've got my t-shirts on there. I've got a new one that says, oh, I have it over here. Oh, good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from bad judgment. Then it said, let's ride. I gotta get my husband to press that shirt for me. I think it's gonna go on a black. And so that's one of my latest shirts. And then the other one, I finally have a V-neck now. Some people had requested a V-neck. But if you see something on my thing that you're like, I like that color of shirt, but I want that color of transfer, you can contact me and we can make that for you. So, all right, y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go make, tonight we're having, for dinner, we're having cheesy eggs, and I'm gonna cook a gravy made with my fresh milled flour, and then my husband's cooking bacon because we got people coming over, and then we'll make I'm gonna make the fresh milled flour, the bread, because usually if I eat like store-bought bread, it makes me make a ton of mucus, right? And then my diabetic friend, he can't have bread because it makes his insulin spike. But both of me and him, we're not related at all. I don't have issues with the fresh milled flour, and he doesn't have an insulin spike with it. So maybe you just learned something from some weirdo on Facebook Live. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching my push-ups and me doing some stretch. You know, yesterday, if I would have not have, you know, so outwardly told the world that I was gonna do this, I totally would not have did my miles. I have trouble keeping promises to myself, right? But I can keep promises to everyone else, and I really leaned on that because I knew that I had people that are watching. So anyways, all right, hey, and I told a lot of people, like, hey, please like my YouTube channel. Y'all have. I want to become a bigger influencer than what I am. I have 110,000 followers on Facebook. Thank you. I want 1 million, right? I see people that they don't have any damn substance to themselves at all, and they have a huge amount of followers, right? And they're not doing anything. They're not about anything. And here, my husband and I, like, I'm trying to beat obesity. We own a century farm, and we're trying to keep the farm alive, right? It's been in the same family since 1906. We bought it in 2013. And I just feel like, man, I would love to have my own TV show, right? And I'm gonna try to do that with a YouTube channel. Anyways, I was reading what somebody said. I just feel like I feel like I could help a whole bunch of people because of my age and my size and me being real about stuff and showing people like, hey, I can keep going, right? And it's about being healthy. And I do want to lose weight, but I also, I mean, I've had 2 deep vein blood clots, so I am like fighting for my life, right? I feel like I'm just trying to, you know, stay on this side of the ground. So, anyways, I just feel like, as I think if I drop 50 pounds, more people will come on. But man, y'all keep showing up. I have shared my journey every day since December 1st of last year. And in 2023, I uploaded 300 different videos. But anyways, that's what I want. I want my own TV show. Or a YouTube channel. I want to be an influencer because I think I bring a lot to the table. And I think I can help make the world a better place and help people believe in themselves. So there we go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I gotta go cook and clean and do all sorts of stuff.